Cheating. Why do people do it? Well, why don't more people do it? At least that's the argument of our next guest, who, by the nature of the subject, has to remain anonymous and is not using her real name. Welcome to the show, Rebecca. Rebecca, good morning.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being on with us. So, you've been married 11 years, you've had 8+ affairs, and now you want to tell your story. Why is that?
Well, I just kind of wanted to get my story out there in the hopes that it would clear up maybe some of the myths or misconceptions that are floating out there around female infidelity. I think you've probably seen some statistics that show that female infidelity is on the rise, and a lot of times it's because women are not necessarily seeking to end their marriages, but they're looking in some ways to enhance it or just to spice up their lives. And that's really the reason why I decided to get on Ashley Madison and create my own profile.
Okay, and some say they're, straying to stay, which is something people might not have heard of before. Mm-hmm. Walk us through the psychology of that.
Right. So, like I said, I wasn't looking to end my marriage. I actually have a very happy and loving relationship with my husband. I do enjoy our home life and our life together. However, he's just not able to fulfill me in a lot of physical ways, sexual ways, and so that's really the reason why I went to Ashley Madison to try to seek out some other connections. And what you say is very true, I think, for a lot of women who are on the site like me. We are straying to stay, meaning that by outsourcing those physical or sexual aspects somewhere else, that we can actually remain with our primary partners and maintain a happy home life.
Do you consider this fair to your husband? And what if the shoe was on the other foot and he was doing this?
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, I'd have to say that no, it's not fair to him. I mean, it is dishonest. It is cheating. I'm not going to beat around the bush with that. I mean, that it is what it is. If the shoe were on the other foot, I probably would feel the way that he would feel if he found out. He'd probably be very upset. On the other hand, just being who I am right now, and if I found out that he was also on the side or also seeking extramarital affairs, it might be a great opening for a dialogue between us and to see if we would want to try other things within our relationship or try an open marriage, for instance.
Well, sure, and that's the first question that probably comes to people's minds is why not open up about it, be above board, and have that type of relationship with him? And if he's not about it, then finding a partner that would be more compatible. What stops you from doing that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have thought about it. I have thought about, being much more open and frank with him about our marriage and what I'm seeking from it and what I'm not getting from it. It's a little bit difficult to approach it after the fact. That it's like, oh, what do you think about having an open marriage? Because, by the way, I've been having these affairs this whole time. It's a little bit difficult to have that conversation. I guess it wouldn't prevent me from asking if he would ever consider opening up the relationship. That's still a possibility, I suppose.
Well, it certainly is a taboo subject, and people are always very fascinated when they hear about it, and especially when someone comes forward and tells their story. So, Rebecca, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Stay where you are. We'll be right back.